It's Jake Elliott ready to get this one kicked off. And off we go from the link. Here comes D. Eskridge on the return. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. Following the kickoff, we have an injured player on the field. Not something you want to see in the opening minute of the game. First and 10. The lefty right to the air to start. He finds the open man, Braxton Berrios. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Now the former Texas A&M Aggie, here's Devon Achane. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Gonna lose a yard. Here's a 3rd down and 4. From the gun, here's Tua. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and to also give some credit to the back end, doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
And he's going to be hit and dropped right away. That's great coverage there. Winds up with nothing on the return. So the Philadelphia offense set to take over for the first time. And leading them out, their quarterback. It's Jalen Hurts.
This is someone who just seems like every year they just get better and better, Mike, right? I mean, think back, whether it was Alabama to Oklahoma to being a Heisman finalist, going from a backup role to MVP candidate. His development has been fun to watch, and now he's universally considered one of the best all-around quarterbacks in the league, and if they want to leave here with a win, they're going to need him to be just that.
Here's a 2nd and 9. Once again, it's Barkley. And this is going to be an Eagles first down. He'll take it up to about the 33-yard line.
I think what stands out here, Mike, is there's a lot of guys in the league with the ball in their hands. They have great straight line speed. But it's the footwork. It's the ability to make you miss. That's what stands out about this guy, and you can see here on the big game.
So it'll be 1st and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33. Hurts working in the pistol. He's got the 2021 Heisman winner. That's Devontae Smith. And he has got this one all the way down to the 2-yard line.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
This opening drive going to form so far. Now they've got it 1st and goal. So got it, the tight end comes in motion. Here's Barkley trying to fight his way into the end zone, but they will mark him short, down at the 1. The ball a little closer now. It is 2nd and goal. They'll pitch it to Barkley. And he will not get to the goal line. In fact, he may have come back a little bit, and now it is 3rd and goal.
I can tell you firsthand as an offensive guy, we never loved playing in the rain. I always felt like the defense had the advantage. They know it wasn't going to be much of a passing attack. Hard to handle the ball. A lot of
nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down.
A loss of 7 yards. It's 4th and goal.
So we've come to the end of a fairly evenly played opening quarter. On fourth down, it's Jake Elliott time for the Eagles. This, about as short as you can get. Oh, and now look at this. It's a fake. And this is not going to get it done. Not even close to picking up the first down. And they will turn it over on downs.
Points are so hard to come by in this league, Mike. I understand the notion that teams don't like settling for field goals. When you're down this close to the end zone, they want to come away with 6. But if that's the case, let your offense stay on the field on fourth down. If not, let your field goal unit kick the field goal. If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up third down. To throw is Tua. Now a screen set up for Achane. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down.
Even though they gave up that last completion, Mike, that's a really good drive there for this defense. I mean, from the beginning, on those early downs, keeping them from staying ahead of the chains, put them in a tough third down situation, and now it brings up fourth down, and looks like they're going to get off the field.
And he is going backwards. Good coverage there to make sure he did not get free. The Eagles offense about ready to get going on their second possession. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Barkley. And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this first half. They face 2nd down and 7. Man in motion is Smith. Now Jalen Hurts on 2nd down. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. And the Dolphins are going to take over once again at their own 20-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
Out comes Miami and the offense to get started on their next drive. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. That's complete. It's Waddle. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Throwing on 3rd down, Tagovailoa. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. What great work after the catch to extend the drive. Again, it's Tua. This throw right side is caught by Hill.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
They've been a little up and down in this first half. I mean, they have less than 80 yards of total offense, and halftime looms. So missed throws like that, those are missed opportunities. They've got to hit the plays when they have them if they want to have a chance to leave here with a win.
And he will score. Tyreek Hill. Touchdown, Dolphins. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Dolphins 7, Eagles nothing.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. The Eagles offense going to see what they can do in the final minute of this first half. They'll be hoping to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 our score as this drive begins with a first down. Taking off.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
On play action, Hurts. And he's going to be marked down short of the 45, short of the first down, and here comes third down.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 1.
One final throw before the break. He's going to air this one out, looking for Dotson. Just the lone touchdown in that first half of action. 7-0 is our score. As we get you down to Florida, Orlando, and apparently we'll forget about that for the moment and turn our attention to quarter number 3. Let's go. The rain not letting up. It continues to be a factor here as we get back underway in the second half. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. The Eagles offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9.
When the offense broke the huddle in a line, Mike, I think everybody in the stadium knew this was going to be a run, but the offense is kind of saying, okay, line up. I dare you to try to stop us. And right now, this defense has no answers.
And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
And just like that, you go from 2nd and inches, where you think it's pretty much a given that you're going to move the chains, to now finding yourself in 3rd and 2 or 3. Great job by that defense. This completely changes this possession.
And he's going to go backwards yet again. The defense stands up tall one more time, and they force a 4th down. The Eagles punt team. So the Eagles will use their first timeout here. The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. They're indeed going. It's Hurts. He'll let this go for Goddard. And that is not going to work. Incomplete, and they turn it over on downs.
So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on 4th down. But this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the...
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. In motion, it's Waddle. Tua going to give it to Achane. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
This is where you have to be careful, Mike. You find yourself winning in the second half. Human instinct says, all right, let's just sit on the ball and protect the lead and let the clock run out. You can't do that. Stay aggressive. Do what got you here. Continue to mix the run with the pass. Keep your foot on the gas and try to extend this lead.
12 more yards from him there and another first down.
Doesn't matter the level of football, Mike. If they can't stop it, keep running it until they can, and I think that's what we're seeing here on this drive. Back-to-back explosive gains on the ground. Got to imagine at some point the defense gives it a different look.
That is caught back corner of the end zone. Braxton Berrios. Touchdown, Miami.
What separates the really good quarterbacks from everybody else in the National Football League, Mike, is not only ability to process, but the ability to process quickly under pressure. And I think that's exactly the case here. He's able to go through his progression, find his target in the end zone, and then deliver that ball on time, accurately, and the result is a touchdown.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. For the return, here comes Britton Covey. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. The Eagles offense ready to get back to work. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0. The score as the offense tries to regroup and get going with 1st and 10. They'll run straight ahead with Barkley. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 40-yard line.
Man in motion is Smith. On 2nd down, Hurts. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time, and it's going to be 3rd down. A pistol snap back to Hurts. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives him a 1st down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, nothing more. So, 3 quarters have come. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. He runs with it.
And this is one of the cases, Mike, where defenders, they get their eyes in the wrong spot. They call it eye discipline. He catches them looking elsewhere. It allows him to get upfield and make this 3rd down a lot more manageable.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. And he's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down.
That's a prototypical coverage sack. All 11 guys on the field doing their job. Starts with sound back-end coverage. Nowhere to go quick with the ball. The quarterback has no chance but to extend the play. Look for something late developing downfield. That was all the time this front needed to chase him down and bring him down for a sack.
The Dolphins offense back onto the field for their next possession. The lead is a couple of touchdowns as this drive kicks off 1st and 10. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down. So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. We'll come back and finish this one off. After this, here's 2nd and 3 to go. They'll toss it here to Achane. And a nice tackle in the open field limits the gain to only 1. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down. They'll try and run it here. It's Achane. And he's going to be taken down here. Looks like a pretty good spot, though. Yes, he's got it. That's a first down.
2 yards off the play. First down, Miami.
They'll stay on the ground with Achan. And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
2-possession lead, fourth quarter. This is the time, Mike, when you really can rely heavily on your run game. Everybody in the stadium knows you're going to run it, including the defense. They just can't come up with an answer to stopping it.
So, a win here for the visiting Dolphins. It was a game played in a driving rainstorm, but they would not let the field or the conditions deter them in any way. They're going to come away from here with a well-earned victory.